Best hot or cold pain relief. Get the best. Get a Sunny Bay heating pad.
Sometimes life can be a pain in the neck, or back, or shoulder.
And the best relief for that pain is a Sunny Bay heating pad. Did you know that the American College of Physicians said that one of the best ways to treat muscle pain is heat therapy? Sunny Bay heating pads are handmade with high quality, can be used at home or at work, and have a lifetime 100% positive rating on both Amazon and Etsy.
Why take another pill?
Many people use our Sunny Bay heating pads alone and got rid of the neck pain.
Long distance travel or long hours in front of a computer can take its toll on your body.
Our homegrown small business tries to help people just like us. That's why we design and test our handmade products with great care before we introduce them to the public. You can easily find Sunny Bay heating pads on Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com and search for Sunny Bay heating pads.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Starting Friday, April 2nd at 9 a.m., WOCA and the Early Learning Coalition of Marion County will share information on the coalition, what it does, voluntary pre-kindergarten, and more. Roseanne Fricks, Chief Executive Officer, and Elizabeth Diola, Chief Program Officer, will be my guests. A bright future starts with preparation now. Knowledge is power, and good beginnings equal great endings. We all benefit from that greatness, so be sure to tune in each Friday at 9 a.m. for early learning right here on The Source.
Sun & Fun's Aerospace Expo is back and better than ever from April 13th through the 18th. It's not just an air show, it's everything aviation in 2021. And you don't want to miss it. Join fellow aviation enthusiasts as we watch mighty warbirds in flight, vintage bombers to modern fighter jets, and our headlining act, the Blue Angels, as they celebrate their 75th anniversary, where they'll unveil their newest Super Hornet. Watch the night sky gleam with our first ever amazing drone light show, aerobatic flyers, a fireworks display, and Wall of Fire. Our event takes place on 1,000 spacious outdoor acres at the Lakeland Linder International Airport, where you'll have a front row ticket to all the action at Sun & Fun's world-famous showcase of the past, present, and future of aviation. Children under 10 are free, so make plans to bring the whole family and experience 6 exciting days of the Sun & Fun Aerospace Expo. For ticket information and show schedules, visit us at flysnf.org.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Prevention is important. Help prevent the spread of illness and keep yourself and others well. Here are some of the most effective ways you can prevent the spread of germs. Wash your hands by scrubbing thoroughly with soap and hot water for at least 20 seconds, and always wash before you touch your face, eat, or drink. Use hand sanitizers in addition to hand washing or where soap and water are not available. Limit sharing of items such as utensils, cups, and dishes. Avoid all physical contact with others, including handshakes and kisses. Practice social distancing by maintaining a distance of 6 feet from others. Sneeze or cough into a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Avoid contact with ill individuals and insist they isolate themselves. Sanitize frequently touched surfaces in your home and workplace several times a day. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. Download the free booklet at Scientology.org/stay well.
It's fruit tree season, and that means it's time to visit Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens for a huge new shipment just arrived. Choose from everything orange to pomelo and more from just $59.99. Everybody's looking for those easy care drift roses and knockout roses. The selection and colors are endless, and prices start at a super low $24.99. And wow, have you ever seen such a giant selection of gorgeously blooming rose trees? They're all over this 5-acre garden spot. Check inside the old-timey greenhouse for bird baths, fountains, and much, much more, with many items marked down up to 20%. Check the ad at bobwinescamelliagardens.net and get on over today to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, in the same blooming place for going on almost 70 years.
Do you have an awful-looking chip or crack in your car's windshield? Let K&K Glass fix it. K&K Glass is Florida's largest source for glass, and in our 27th year, we're serving more than 57 counties throughout the state of Florida. K&K Glass can repair or replace any windshield that falls victim to our busy roads and highways. K&K Glass always provides free estimates, free mobile service to you, and a nationwide warranty. With contact-free service options and a UV disinfection lamp to sanitize your vehicle, when you think of glass, think K&K Glass. Visit us today at kkglass.com. That's kkglass.com.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
We're back. Or I'm back. Yes, this is The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We are your source for news and other things happening here in and around Ocala, Marion County. Of course, we've got the news at the top of the hour that we help you with all the time. So we are cooking with gas. And, of course, Matt Gibbs was here just momentarily ago, and he is cool with all. There's a lot of things we talk about off mic, a lot of things that what's happening, and I'll leave it up to him. Next time I'll talk off mic and see if he wants to elaborate to more people here at the station. But I feel through him, I feel his pride in his business. And a lot of people have a good business. And I'll say we try to put businesses on the air that have pride in their business. So when our listeners hear someone marketing with us and telling everybody out there about their business, I try to find out, before they go on the air with us, what kind of business they're doing. And I want our listeners to feel good when they say, I heard it on WOCA. I'm going to try that business and see if it's as good or better. And I always tell a prospective marketer with us, a prospective client, that I say, listen, I want you to come on the air first, and I want our listeners to get to know you. Because once they know you, then we'll talk about your service or your product. Because our listeners have to trust you. They have to know that you give two hoots and a holler about what you're doing. And yes, everybody's in it to make a living. No doubt about that. But it's how you go about making a living that distinguishes you from the scammers and the unscrupulous people. And that is what I like to have on the air. That's why we have Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. They give two hoots and a holler. Matt Gibbs, he's got sold, just the name of his business, Sunrise Automotive, S-O-N. Think about what that represents. All the businesses that we have on here, they care, and I like that. I like that. As you know, we are a family business here, and we like to put it out there. We put our heart and soul into this business, and we try to help the community as best we can. Hopefully, they'll recognize that, and they'll use us, and not abuse us, but use us to get the word out about their businesses and their nonprofits and what have you, like Vets Helping Vets USA. You know, that's near and dear to my heart. But the other one's like Two Men in a Truck is on, and how they help. There's something else coming up. We're going to have a drop off here for moms. They're going to have a box here for moms that are down and out and are struggling, and certain things. We'll have a list we're going to talk about that you can bring and drop off for the moms that have, that the children are still with them, but they have a problem finding where they can go, what they can do. Some are in homes. K&K Glass, they do a lot of. They put my glass twice, 2 years in a row in my vehicle. How lucky I was to get smacked twice with a rock. I call them 2 days later, or one was just 1 day later. The other one's 2 days later. They come in and, I'm here at work, and they go out there. And I was lucky enough I had time to watch them actually. Well, I watched them start it, and then I watched them finish it. It was something to see, how they do it. Bob Wine's Community Gardens and Nursery, they were there, and I've been there many, many times. And you go there, and you feel that you're not lost. You're not just walking through a big box store with a bunch of plants going, you take pictures of your yard, you bring it with you, and they can tell you, what will grow, what won't grow, what'll look good, what won't look good, how big it will grow, even Sun and Fun, that's coming up, on the 13th of April. They're good people. They're different things. On Top of the World, they come here and they talk about the new development that's coming, and it's just at the right time because the inventory. We need houses here. We need a development, and they're I guess they're answering the call. Did they see it in the see it writing on the wall? Who knows? Our tax service here that we market all the time. So these things, we use them. We know we use them, and I guess what I'm trying to say is we trust them, and I think if we trust them, you should trust them. I wouldn't want to send you somewhere that you walk in, you come out like you just swallowed something sour. I want you the people that treat you right, and they do. They do. Palm Gardens as one of our clients, Yindo's Building Supply, they have things there, and of course, Carol Ann was here with the gardening. She treats you right. She'll tell you, over 30 years. That's I forgot she was on the air before we became involved with the station in 2010. So it's over going on 11 years now. So here we are trying to help you in different ways with WOCA. We appreciate you listening. That's for doggone sure. If you want to market with us, when I get off the air, give me a call, or if Tish is here, you give her a call. We'll be more than happy to try to help you out and keep you collecting a paycheck a little bit and helping the people in Marion County. Ocala is a big little town, or a little big town, whatever way you want to look at it. We're starting to burst out at the seams. More people are moving in than we have houses for. We have a lot of employers here right now. Career Source is here, once a month, sometimes twice a month, to tell you where things are happening and what programs are available for you. So little things here. And then I'm here usually behind the scenes. And Tom Schmitz, he's recuperating. He'll be back when his back is back, as I always say. Hopefully in a couple of weeks. He's saying Monday. I'm waiting for another. I'll probably be with you people one more week because I don't foresee him. I would be very, very surprised if he came in Monday. But today is Tuesday, March 30th. The TV personality. Remember Peter Marshall? Peter Marshall was with Laughing, put one hand over his ear, and he talked. He's 95. John Astin from the Addams Family and Freaky Friday, He's 91. Warren Beatty, 84. Eric Clapton is 76. Robbie Coltrane, Harry Potter films, he's 71. Paul Reiser, Mad About You, My Two Dads, he's 65. Here's one for the books. MC Hammer, 59. All right. Piers Morgan is 56. Donna D. Areco, Baywatch, is 53. Celine Dion is 53. And let's see, we have Mark Carsulos, Riverdale, is 50. And the gentleman, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but it's Fiona, Fiona, or it's a girl, I guess, yeah. The Good Doctor, she's 41. So notice the ages in here. So it's a lot of seasoned actors, you know. They're still around. 91, really. 95, I mean. Peter Marshall, 95. Wow. Now, the most popular activity on the smartphones. Smartphones is smarter than we are usually. Smarter than me. According to a small survey or study, the number one thing we do on our smartphones after texting is, well, pretty boring. It's checking the email. That's what we do. Well, we got 2 more days, and then it's April 1st. April Fool's Day pranks to play on the kids. Naturally, you want to record the prank to post on your Facebook or TikTok. Well, freeze your child's morning cereal. Add a bit of milk to the bowl of the cereal and freeze it overnight. Put a for sale sign in your front yard. Tell the kids you're moving to Alaska. I don't think you want to do that right now. That one wouldn't work too well because you probably get a bite on the house. Yeah. Oh, well. Cover the TV remote sensor with a piece of tape. And not the clear tape, black electrical tape. And the signal, it's infrared, so it'll try to, and it won't work. I like that one, though. Mom, it's not working. Well, you read a book. What's a book? News attack. A study shows that when dogs and their owners stare at each other, the love hormone, and I'm not going to pronounce this, is released, meaning that people can feel just as strongly about their dogs as they do about their relatives. Plus, dogs don't forget to return your power tools. I like that one. I like that. Not bad for today. That goes over there. Women prefer men with nice cars. A man sitting in an expensive car is more attracted to women than the same man sitting in an economic car. Researchers at the University of Wales showed 120 women between the ages of 21 to 40 a picture of a guy behind the wheel of a luxury car and then inside of a battered Ford Fiesta. Most of the women rated the guy's personal attractiveness higher when he was seated behind the pricier car. When the experiment was reversed, men showed absolutely no preference for a woman in a fancy car. So I guess men were looking at the woman rather than the object they were in. How did you know if he or she was cheating? A good topic for social media and a discussion. A friend of mine called his wife while we were in Afghanistan. She was really excited to tell him that she was 8 weeks pregnant. One problem. We have been in Afghanistan for 3 months. Turned out his wife was kind of bad at math. And I received a text that says here from her boyfriend at the time. Hey, baby, my girlfriend is out of town. Come on over and I'll make you lasagna. He never made me lasagna. Oops. Okay. Wacky but true. Okay, a burglar only wanted to eat. Police in Poland said a burglar who broke into a restaurant to cook and eat dinner was apparently not hungry for cash. The intruder broke through an exhaust fan in the back of the restaurant and made a meal. He pulled out a plate, got some chicken out of the freezer, got a box of rice, and fried up the chicken and rice in a frying pan. After he ate, he left. The burglar didn't touch $200 left in the cash register. He was just hungry. Figure that one. That's different. I'll tell you what. Ew. An average sofa will have 6,960 food and drink spillages on it. How many times have you spilled food or drink on your sofa? Does 6,960 times sound about right? Well, according to a study, over the course of a 12-year life of a sofa, we'll spill food and drink on it 6,960 times. If you have a sofa that's 12 years old. I don't know. My sofa's not a little. I had one sofa that lasted that long. Bought it at Montgomery Ward, who's no longer in business anymore. So, I don't know. Sofas they're not made the way they used to be. That's for sure. That's for sure. I bought mine. I won't say where, but the arm almost fell off of it. I took it apart and found out it must have been put together on a Monday or a Friday. The wood was cheap wood, and half the staples were missing through the wood. And they had the staple guns. They throw about a 3-inch staple through it to hold it together. And they went through one piece of wood and missed the other wood altogether. I said, no wonder it fell apart. So needless to say, I repaired it, put it all back together, but, sloppy workmanship. The price wasn't sloppy. That's for sure. Two pieces of furniture and what have you came over $2,000 at the time. When I looked at that, and I was beside myself because I couldn't sit on the sofa. All right. 1 in 6 of us has broken a gadget in a fit of rage. Ever so frustrated with your phone, you threw it across the room? Well, a survey reveals that 1 in 6 of us have broken a gadget in a fit of rage. And it takes an average of 12 minutes for us to lose our cool with that tech that we end up destroying. The tech issues that frustrate us the most is slow internet. Years ago, before we had all these half-inch thin phones, about 3 inches wide by 7 inches long, or thereabouts, we had phones that were made of heavy plastic. I don't know what kind of plastic it was, but these things are. The phone weighed a good 3 pounds, maybe more. But you had a receiver in your hand, and you put it up to your ear, and the receiver, you held it in your hand. You see it in the old movies. But did you ever get mad and you could slam it down on there and not break it or anything, because you're full of bam, and you slam it down there, and sometimes you slam it so hard that the bell inside, because they had actual bell, you make the bell ring. It would go ring, because the bell was worked. There was an actual bell inside the phone at the bottom of it, and there was a magnetic plunger. So the signal would come through the wires. It would energize the magnet, which would pull the plunger back in one way, and then it had a spring on it. It would kick the other way and go bling, bling, bling. And that there would be on the bottom. If you ever see an old phone in the flea market or wherever you're looking for, if you can flip it over, you might be able to see the actual bell in there, and that's how they worked. Nowadays it's all electronic. The blinkers on your car used to be with an actual actuator where it clicked, and made your blinker work. Now it's all electronic. You put your blinker on, you hear click, click, click. That's just a sound effect. That's all it is a sound effect, electronic sound effect. It goes click, 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 so you know your blinker's working, and of course it blinks the light on your dash, and your blinkers work on your car. But there's no manual relay that's working anywhere anymore. It's all electronic. But for the older generation knows the way it used to be, because when it went bad, you unplugged it and you put a new one in. It worked all over again. So here you go, little things that today's slice of stuff. A study found that apes love slapstick humor. Researchers made the conclusion after the apes laughed hysterically watching the referees work with the NBA Western Conference Finals. Okay. Put a mark through that one. All righty. A study also says that couples who chose Elton John's "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" as a first dance song at their wedding stay married longer. But "You're on Your Own" with the is back. I can't say that word on the air. Okay. But it starts with a B. Okay. And it's like an itch at the back end. All right. Now, a Minnesota pastor quit church to become a stripper and says she's never been happier. That explains those crisp dollar bills in the collection plate. Okay. Police responded to a call of a cult or activist group gathering in Northern California discovered a 4-foot model of a... Can't say what it is. Okay. I should have pre-read that one. But it was a 4-foot model of them. Okay. Here's your joke for today. It's a thinker. Ready? A limbo champion walks into a bar. He was disqualified. Think about it. No? Okay. Here's a question for you now, quickie. What word do you feel very difficult to pronounce? Risk, rule, sixth, or Worcestershire? Okay. Okay, we got a little time for a couple of riddles. I'm a word. I become longer when the third letter is removed. What am I? The word is lounger. Okay. All right. What has roots that no one sees, is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet never grows? What has roots that no one sees, is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet never grows? The answer is a mountain. Okay. One more. I am a protector. I sit on a bridge. I'm a protector. I sit on a bridge. Some people will look through me while others wonder what I hide. What am I? I'm a protector. I sit on a bridge. Some people will look through me while others wonder what I am and what I hide. Sunglasses. Yeah, they sit on the bridge of your nose. There you go. There it is. It's weird, but 11% of people enjoy the taste of what? Envelope glue. Hey, thanks for listening to the crazy stuff here at WOCA. This is The Source. I'm Big Joe. I'll be here tomorrow. Thanks for listening.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
The impact of the Suez Canal blockage will be felt for months to come. Captain Andrew Kinsey warned CNBC viewers on Monday.
The fascinating thing about this is that the container ships carry manufactured goods, but they